Hello, Tam the Tam BOTC channel. I hope the audio is fine, but as I said in the description, a important message. This will go forward for understanding in the future for other stuff because I've had harassment and bullying and even somebody advocating for why they deserve to be rude on freaking on the internet. Yes, running into bullying and bullies is something that you do run into a lot on the internet. It doesn't mean it deserves to exist, though, or to be allowed in places it's unwanted. I mean, freaking murder exists. Does that deserve the same respect of being allowed? No. Frick off. I know it's not the same thing, but you have to understand too that words can technically murder. And we're not going for that. Excuse me. Uh, but like, if I was a different person that couldn't handle such like verbal or psychological abuse, and I've dealt with that in the past, and I was somebody else that was easily affected by that mentally and such, and would even go to thoughts of a certain S word, that's blood on your hands. If you so take this for example, if you're going to do a comment on your side of the argument or your part, even if it's well put out, but at the same time you feel in that same well put out structured opinion that you have to call the person an ass or a dumbass or anything of the sorts. It doesn't have to be the same words, as long as it's still along the lines of you're freaking trying to insult the person and degrade them by making their intelligence look weaker compared to yours, that you have to have some superiority complex, all that kind of crap. If you're going to be doing crap like that, then your opinion is not worth the time. You're wasting people's time. You're wasting your own time, especially here. And I will delete it if it's doing that stuff. I will not shy away from doing that. If it's something that's negative, mostly negative, or you're using it as a platform to be a ass to somebody, so to say, it is not worth it. Should we make him stronger, weak looking? I can't remember. I'll just put it in the middle. So we're doing Sheogorath, by the way. Man, I gotta look at a picture of what he looks like. So I'm gonna go to hair as well as eyes. There's eyes, there it is. Okay. We need them pure white, both of them. Oh. Nope. There we go. Pure white. And his hair needs to be white as well. Okay. Wrong direction, I guess. There you go. So I think he has a more defined beard. So we're making kind of a troll character here. This is going to be Sheogorath. I might have to look at a picture of him while I do this. So this video is on me somewhat redeeming, no, that is definitely not it. Yeah, I think I gotta look up a picture of Sheogorath, hold on, of him in this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be console commanding in his outfit, as well as the Wabajack, as well as any other, like, related weapons to Sheo. I will be streaming after this. But I mostly wanted to talk about, freaking Starfield, because I wanted to redeem Starfield, and there was something that came to mind recently. When I was, yes, ironically thinking of Cyberpunk once again. Cyberpunk has to come in again. And I wanted to do a video of Cyberpunk 2077 versus Mankind Divided, the Deus Ex game, because they're both technically Cyberpunk games in a way. Not the same type of Cyberpunk games, but still. And I always felt like Cyberpunk has a lot of problems. I've talked about how I felt the clothing is boring. I feel like even the like what type of game Cyberpunk world doesn't want to be. You got people with 80s haircuts or clothes, and then other characters with just modern clothes and stuff. Like, what universe is it? Is this supposed to be the a modern take on the future, or what is this? Like, what are they doing? And then there's a mixture of both. The characters are just bland in their designs. Like Judy, for example, I hate that freaking haircut that I see too much, where it's the swoop down, one side of the head, rest of it's shaven, colorful hair. Then there's a tank top, freaking like cargo pants or whatever, and it's tattoos. It's like this is boring. And then the cybernetics are like these metal linings going through your body, which look freaking hideous, fugly. I freaking hate them. Like, the cybernetics are so boring. Like, go more wild with the freaking cybernetics and such. Like, freaking mantis arms and laser whip that you stole from Johnny Mnemonic or Laser Floss isn't freaking the same. And I understand you have Johnny Silverhand is because it's also Keanu Reeves, kind of a reference to that. But still, like, come on, come up with more creativity. I feel like the creativity is lacking. Night City looks cool from an outside perspective, but the feeling on the inside and everything, and they did pay attention to the inside of your, like, your main, like, where you live. Like, they paid attention to the NPCs and stuff there, but everywhere outside of that is freaking boring. And I was thinking about the choices: Street Kid, Nomad, and Corpo. These play some really boring parts in the game, like really, really freaking boring. I think we're gonna have to just go with like this. Because my freaking, yeah, my phone is being so stupid right now. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go with this. And hope that's good enough. Because like the hair, for some reason, hold on a sec. Okay, why do I have a bunch of pages open? Close those, please. Delete, yes, close. Why are there a bunch of pages open? Okay, Skyrim, Jo. But they play such boring parts into the freaking how they utilize them in the world and stuff. Like, for example, like when a corpo option for like sneaking into a base or just being able to casually walk through, that's not interesting though. And because the dialogue, like, so much of the writing is so pretentious and just like feels like freaking, like, for example, Judy, one of the most loved characters that you can betray later, she just feels like a whiny teen or whatever, like, oh, dark, sad, mopey, emo story, backstory that I've seen a million times. Slightly different, but not different enough to freaking, like, even Shadow the Hedgehog's freaking backstory is more freaking advanced that I care more for. Like, what the frick should I care about Judy? And once again, I hate her design. I hate most of the characters' designs. They're freaking awful. And when there are good characters, like, they're all meant to be beautiful. No character can be ugly. Is this a Hollywood freaking game? It even feels like most of the time there's still NPCs like standing around talking, and most of the cutscenes are standing around or sitting around talking. Like freaking beat 'em ups brought that up. Manly Reviews brought up a lot of good points once again. I definitely recommend them. And Actman still brought up a great points that is still aged well today. Uh, and I want to talk about those three things because I think that is kind of going to redeem Starfield, though I do think Starfield is still pretty weak, even in what I'm going to talk about. But I can understand Starfield is trying to be this future. He does have a beard. Okay, let's do this then. Uh, it's trying to be like this NASA interpretation of the future or whatever. It is honestly kind of boring version, but I can appreciate what they're going for. I can see what they're going for. But it's probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Is that... trying to... It's not zooming in on his face for some reason. There we go. Okay. I can't tell. It looks like he's got 5 o'clock shadow on the sides here, though. Let's see if we can find something closer to it. It might even be two. They might have even done something different and had two things of facial hair. Might be this. This is the closest I think I can get. Yeah. But you have the beginnings of cyberpunk. Like, take for example, if they didn't have the lame ass just dialogue options that really just don't matter in the end. Once again, it also does the color coded dialogue, and the blue ones are just questions, while the yellow ones progress the story and the dialogue itself. A lot of it feels like everybody's doing their last take or their latest take. Keanu Reeves' character, Johnny Silverhand, completely takes over the RPG. It's not even really your story. It's mostly about him. A lot of the characters you meet and the motivations and stuff are because of him. Why couldn't he just be a character implemented into the world? But anyways, that stuff aside, if you take the beginnings, take Corpo. I think that Manly Reviews once again did a really said a really interesting thing where he compared like what if they did a double agent, a Splinter Cell double agent, and you were like an undercover corporation, like a corpo dude or whatever, bro dude, bro woman, I don't know, woman bro. Uh, and you built yourself up. You started small with like office work, and then like get me a goddamn coffee. You got to know the characters on the inside of the corporation, and then you built your way up to this like spec ops unit or something that you become a part of, and you're like doing these inside missions. They almost feel like Rainbow Six or something. uh, it would be cool. You build yourself up. There's even some sneaking missions or something. You hack stuff and all that crap. They do technically do that stuff, but not nearly as interesting as they could do it there. And fleshing out what needs to be fleshed out, because if you watch Manly Review's take on Arasaka, Arasaka is a awful villain that is just executed terribly. Take, for example, I think that freaking, sorry. I think that freaking, they could have done so much more with the characters. Even freaking Alduin has more to his villainy. They execute him more. The Institute has more, because the Institute is terrible because when it gets to Father and everything, that's where it's really bad. When you're building up the Institute from the beginning, though, of the game, and you find out the kind of people they hire and stuff, you're like, oh, what the hell are these people? But there's like these strange motivations you're unsure about. You're still questioning like what they are. It's not until you meet Father where I feel like a lot of the disappointment comes in. Arasaka is disappointing all the way through. There's only one part, and it's only in the corpo beginning where they freaking show them kill a bunch of these upper like heads of these different corporations or whatever, like Militech, all that crap, whatever. And then there's of course like the Johnny Silverhand scenes, but you're mostly seeing Johnny Silverhand be an evil dick than them. So they kind of feel like they're given, as well as a lot of people that help you out, like that what's his name, Takata or something, I can't remember, but he's like no lower class dude. He was literally with the son of that emperor or whatever, and he's no lower caste dude, and he offers to help you. It's not giving the incentive that they're an evil corporation. And evil corporation, as well as their other themes, are just so boring and overdone. Like that guy that did the video that said Cyberpunk's themes are better than New Vegas's. No! By the time New Vegas came out, those themes that it used weren't worn out yet. They weren't totally worn out. By the time Cyberpunk came out, they freaking were, and they still are to death. They're freaking boring. Freaking Robots the movie is better at doing the kind of themes it was doing, and it's not even all of the themes that it's doing. It just sucks at it. It's filled with tediousness, with pretentious writing, with freaking exposition on top of exposition. It's just so freaking boring of a game. I feel like it needs a little bit of that cheese. I talked about what if freaking Cyberpunk was leaning more towards like an 70s, 80s vibe, and they had like Kiss music and stuff. Hell, even a Kiss freaking gang, kind of like the Elvis gang in Fallout New Vegas. Like that would be cool, but they frick it up. So here's my other take. The corpo thing. Now let's get to the street kid. What if street kid, you know those spidery-eyed freaking gang members you see in the beginning, and then you never see them again. They're only briefly like maybe enemies. I don't know. Most of the time I see enemies, it's freaking the same dudes with those ugly digital masks that look freaking stupid. Or like these heavier bro, like the enemy variety is so boring in freaking Cyberpunk. It's generic. It sucks. At least freaking stuff like Skyrim and Fallout 4 tried. They definitely had more enemy variety than what Cyberpunk had. They needed to do more. I don't even think COVID is really an excuse for their freaking laziness and just like freaking making obviously a game that was also trying to freaking grab for money, and then they would try to pretend it wasn't, and then distract you with anime and comic books and merchandise. And it's like, fuck off. But then you got Street Kid. What if you join that gang and you could join like another gang or something, or the police get involved and you can do like this almost double agent kind of thing? Once again, another double agent thing. Yeah, boring, and we already did it. But it would be more interesting. It would be something that adds, and it could almost feel like the three stories could eventually like intertwine with one another. You could find a way to intertwine them and almost make the main character a street kid, and the other two freaking feel like they're actually intertwined somewhat and have different backstories and stuff that you create, by the way, from what they give you in the intros that you choose from. Hell, they could even do more intros too. And then what if you, so with Street Kid, you have like, you could join the police or another gang, destroy your gang either from the inside or the outside, betray them or something. Be more interesting than betraying Judy, just one character. Betray a whole gang. I want to be able to join gangs and guilds and stuff. That's what made frickin' stuff like Skyrim so interesting. Like, there were these cool guilds and stuff that they set up that you could join and be a part of and learn more about. But there's, like, you don't care to learn about any of the frickin' gangs and stuff because they're frickin' barely in the goddamn game to begin with. So why should you frickin' care? I'm gonna drop these. Also, I want my fire out. Sorry, I gotta burn you too. Oh, sorry, Advart. And then you got Nomad. Nomad could be like the equivalent of New Vegas, where you got the whole like desert at your hands. You could be like a courier that drives around and delivers packages and stuff. And one of your packages could be the freaking chip that's so integral in the game, and it like combines with the other stories. You could even be building up your pals in the desert at a campsite, hanging out, getting to know them. Hell, there could even be a similar situation in the corpo beginning where you all have, you know, how you have like this group session in this like one office space with a long ass table. You could get to know each other and discuss things together, plans and all that, make decisions, choices that mattered and weren't freaking boring and led to the same crap. Guess what game technically does this stuff? Though, once again, I'm gonna say not as good, not as executed well, but it's closer to the thing Cyberpunk should have done. I know Cyberpunk is meant to be its own thing, blah, 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 but it's so freaking boring as its own thing, so do this instead. You're freaking boring. Got a boring world, boring characters, your freaking creativity is boring, your characters' designs are boring, your cybernetics are freaking boring, minus a couple of them. Freaking, what the hell are you doing with your freaking lives? Why do you have one of the most boring takes on a freaking, even the dreary looking world of freaking, goddamn, freaking Deus Ex is more interesting and more creative. Like, I want frickin' to become Colossus with one of my cybernetics from X-Men. That cybernetic that puts like a full body shield over you and stuff. Like, I want that. Do some more fun things with the cybernetics. Go real superhero-like with them. They don't go far enough. And the stuff they do is stuff that's not only been seen before, but just freaking dull. Dull, 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 dull. Boring! Oh, it's so boring. It is just such a generic feeling freaking open world game. And because they got rid of most of the glitches, there's still glitches in it though. I've seen from frickin' L321's channel, he's talked about them. But frickin' like there's still glitches, but this because they got rid of most of the glitches, it's actually more dull. I actually think the glitches add to the personality, just like they do with the frickin' other games, and now they're gone. So it's just a dull game like every other. But yeah, like, I should probably do the frickin'... Actually, no, let's just get through this. But, and guess who has it? It's frickin' Starfield. So, Ryuk, or whatever that company's called, that is the equivalent of, like, the corporation, for example. Guess what you do? You apply for a job, and then, like, one of the first tasks is, get me a frickin' coffee, bitch. Just like what I was making fun of as a joke just a little while ago. They actually did. And then it builds up to like these sneaking missions and stuff. More dangerous missions later. They're not as executed well, but it's closer to the thing I was just talking about with frickin' what if Cyberpunk did this with its corpo beginning. And then you got frickin' the pirates in that one freaking space police force that you can choose to either be a double agent or not and become one of the pirates. A gang versus like a freaking another gang and or police force that you get to choose between or be kind of undercover. Once again, not executed as well, but once again, it's the thing. It's the freaking thing they should have done. They could have had 3 beginnings. They actually played out differently and made the entirety of each playthrough different. Entirely! And it's like the equivalent of a guild or a frickin' faction in the Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game, which is so much better. Like, take, for example, stuff like Militech and such. You barely get to see those frickin' guys. Why can't they play a more integral part than they do? Like, come on. Your frickin' world is frickin' boring. God damn. Then frickin' the one thing that pisses me off because it's so stupid, it's like, how does he obviously not know, is frickin' Asmongold making that one clickbait video that's like, the NPCs really impress Asmongold in Cyberpunk, and it's like, you probably crossed an in-game digital line that made them eventually say stuff to one another or start a conversation that was already scripted into the game that they would start at this point or time. Yeah, that's impressive. Frick you, Asmongold. Shove it up your ass. No, but joking aside, like, I just find the game just so boring and dull. If you find, once again, I'm not trying to say that you can't love the game. I know I come across that way. I'm just so sick of that freaking game. It literally is the definition of a freaking overrated game. At least when Skyrim was overrated, it made more sense. And I get games like frickin' Resident Evil 4 and frickin' like Final Fantasy 7. Like, I originally did not like those games. They were overrated. The same with Fortnite. Hell, Fortnite even has legit samurai gear. Same with Fallout 3 with the DLC, as well as a couple other games. Like, legit samurai gear, and all Cyberpunk has for samurai gear is that stupid jacket you see in all this advertising, and then a helmet that doesn't even have like a decoration on the front of it. It's just like different colored helmets. That's the definition of most of the freaking clothing and outfits in that game. Just freaking boring. What is this? The Division? Tom Clancy's The Division, the first one with the boring modern day clothes. Why are these boring modern day clothes with t-shirts with pictures on them? Oh, like I'm not wearing one right now. I got a Stitch shirt on right now. Lilo and Stitch. Like, oh, that's something amazing in the cyberpunk world. What the frick do you want to be, Cyberpunk? You such a dull piece of crap. Why did why is there a fan base for you? I actually feel it's disgraceful towards the frickin' tabletop because it's so dull. And Manly Reviews brought up how it focuses too much on the punk side of things rather than the cyber. And this punk stuff is so stupid. Like the symmetrical lighting on the back of like the tail lights or something on the back of a car. The cars are ugly and also look like they just came from freaking today's cars. Like, why does nothing... Flying cars, please, without mods, because your console versions aren't going to have mods. Even Starfield has mods on console. Freaking get with the time. Start copying your enemy, or whatever you see them as. Freaking boring. And that means that the Xbox One PS4 versions are never going to be fixed also. Hell, it's embarrassing the fact they even give you a warning not to freaking buy them because of the condition they're in. That's freaking still embarrassing. It has more of a timeline with Fallout 76 that's similar to that game than it does with freaking Fallout 4, so I don't get the guy who compared those two. As well as the stuff I brought up in a previous video where freaking Johnny Silverhand takes over most of freaking... It might as well be the same two freaking Fallout 4 because you just got another character taking over the motivations and the story from you. Freaking Johnny Silverhand, the goddamn ghost. Why couldn't he, once again, like Manly Reviews said, why couldn't he just be a character in the world? Like a real living, breathing character. God damn. And I guess there's not really much similar to the Nomad part, but I guess the closest to that would be joining those Space Rangers, the Space Cowboys. That would be the closest to that. But yeah, Starfield got closer to the stuff that I feel Cyberpunk should have done more focus on. Like, why the frick did they not go for this crap? I feel like I can talk better about this stuff when I'm actually heated and angry about something. Like, I feel like I can get into it, but I don't want it to be that way. Because I'm genuine about it too. I want to be genuine about it as well. I think he would be more magic focused. But he's gonna have the Wabbajack. Alright. But yeah, I just find that it's freaking, it's just so boring. Such a boring universe. I'm glad Oblivion came out. Now it can make people forget those games. I've actually been playing Oblivion myself. I've been having fun with it, but there are a lot of glitches with it, some new ones as well that shouldn't be there. But nonetheless, I still think it's a fun game. It's not my favorite Elder Scrolls. The things I didn't like before are still there. Other than one big thing being the combat does feel much better. Now let's get this freaking outfit and the Wabbajack. We're definitely not cheating it into the game. Alright, we can get rid of this photo of Shio Gorath. I don't need to see that anymore. Alright, so player add item 000 C7 CB. You can use this as reference. We just need one. There we go. There it is. Now we're going to console command the Wabbajack. No, Wabbajack armor? What the frick? No, the Wabbajack. Just the Wabbajack. Okay. Is that the code for it? I think it is. Alright. Layer. Sorry if I get to this. Add item. But yeah, like it's so weird when thinking about it that freaking the things I feel like Cyberpunk should have done to expand on this stuff, technically, weirdly, Starfield is done. And you got that gang, by the way, on the frickin' You also got that gang you can join that also has a rival gang, and then you can even have the police step in that point. Uh, though it's played out differently, but still. And then there's still other factions on top of that. And they at least like tried to do closer to New Vegas with the dialogue options and stuff. It's not as good, but you could see it. I love how people joke about, oh, the word they give the word to let you know what that dialogue option does, even though freaking Cyberpunk does color coded dialogue, like it's baby dialogue. I appreciate that it's all written out, but it's still baby. Like, here's yellow for continue conversation, here's blue for if you want to ask more goddamn questions that lengthen this goddamn pretentious ass exposition filled dialogue some more. Nah, I think I want to click on the yellow dialogue. And most of the time it's probably only 1, 2, 3, whatever. And also most of the time your character is a dickhead. You know how there's the nice option, sarcastic option, or the yes and no, and sarcastic and maybe? Well, you got major dick, kind of a dick, and that's just moderately a dick. That's your options. Your character is just so freaking unlikable in Cyberpunk. Even when they start trying to get along with Johnny Silverhand later in the game, that's later. I still don't freaking care. And there's still dickheads once in a while here and there. They're just so unlikable. So freaking unlikable. I will battle Cyberpunk to the death. Sorry. But yeah, just frick Cyberpunk. It's such a boring game. I never got why people freaking love it the way they do. Actually, you know what? Let's do multiple Wabajacks. Let's do 10. And then I control Dave with this character or something. Shh, don't tell him. I hope he's not watching also. That would be embarrassing. Don't rewind the video. Pay attention to the other stuff. But yeah, where'd my mouse go? Oh, it did. My mouse fell off of freaking. Here we go. Ah, got it. All right, let's get out of this. There we go. Ah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. But it is hilarious how like it technically has that stuff that Cyberpunk I feel like should have, or at least should have done it better, or done it in a way that was more interesting. I mean, this stupid thing. But yeah, like, come on. What the fuck is this stuff? Oh crap, is the Wabajacks really weighing me down that much, or is it because I have a bunch of other things? Sorry, I've been playing Oblivion, so I'm used to frickin' Oblivion's frickin' controls. Oh yeah, it went over. Nah, we don't need all this other stuff. Frick this other stuff. Yeah, I'll keep the arrows. Okay. Wait, what? I think I accidentally dropped this. Is this supposed to be his outfit? Huh. That's... Ah, I'm naked. Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. Perfect. It actually looks good now that I frickin' see it. Let's get rid of the arrows on his back. Give him the Wabajak. The Wabajak! Got 10 of them. Oh. I need to find dress shoes. Let's go find some dress shoes. I'm kind of barefoot. Yeah, he would use flames. Why not? He likes to torch his victims. I know stamina is low. Wabajak! Come here! I want to use the Wabajak on ya! No, why are you going around? Where are they going? They're scared of my Wabajak. That's what they're scared of. God Come back here and face the Wabbajack. You little bitches. Where the frick did they go? They just ran off. Frickin' little bitches. We might be doing Baldur's Gate 3 today, by the way. So, a different game. Yay! I gotta see how it runs first, if it runs fine. But yeah, I think I've mostly covered what I wanted to. I've done other videos on Cyberpunk before, as well as other games before. Cyberpunk is just a game I never got, and I've battled against how freaking boring it is, how freaking pretentious some of its fan base can be, not all of it. There's some good fans too. Every fan base has its rotten eggs, but there's also good eggs too. Ones that you can cook. Can I cook you, by the way? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's good people amongst each fan base. There's also, sadly, the rotten ones can stand out, and God did the rotten ones stand out for Cyberpunk. God damn. Like, there's actually a one of the tabletops at my local game shop or whatever that has the Cyberpunk Edge Runner version of just the original board, the tabletop of frickin' Cyberpunk. And I was thinking of actually getting that and doing a video on that sometime. That's truer to the frickin' tabletop than this. Frickin' Baldur's Gate 3 was more respectful to the Dungeons & Dragons universe than frickin' Cyberpunk 2077 the game was. Like, what the frick? Once again, I have definitely highly recommend Manly Review's video on Cyberpunk, Actman's video on Cyberpunk. I still think they age well, and Beat 'em Up's video on Cyberpunk. They may be mostly negative, but they have some strong goddamn points that just I can't overlook, sadly. I can't overlook them no matter how much I try with positive videos on Cyberpunk. I actually feel like the positive videos are just freaking phoning it in, or just not being genuine enough, or missing the point. They just have so many problems. Like that one I brought up about freaking the freaking Fallout New Vegas versus Cyberpunk 2077. That one just felt like they didn't know what to do with their message. While the title sounds like it's going to be a battle between the two games, it's actually a battle between the freaking theming of the games. Finally! Wabbajack! What? Why isn't that working? Really? Why isn't my Wabbajack working? Okay. Made nice and toasty! Wabbajack! Wabbajack's not working for some reason. So weird. Wabbajack, I forgot some shoes. Whatever, let's get some clothes and frickin' Whiterun. Or shoes, technically. Does Shao Gorath have? I don't remember what his shoes are. I think they're just generic, like, black dress shoes or something. I don't know. There's a nice clothing shop in frickin' Solitude. I could go there. As well as the Wabbajack. The actual quest line for the Wabbajack is there too. Maybe there's something that you have to activate with the quest line in order to get the frickin' Wabbajack to work properly. Excuse me, Wabbajack. What? It's not working for some reason. I think I have to do the quest before it, like, actually does things. So I might have to do that before anything else. I wonder what level you have to be in order to unlock that quest. Because usually there's level requirements for some of the Daedric quests that freaking unlock before you can do them. Oh wait, I was gonna go to Solitude, that's right. I'm freaking losing my goddamn mind. There are other things I could talk about. That, like, honestly, there's better armor in freaking Starfield than there is in Cyberpunk. Like, if the samurai stuff is supposed to be the most impressive looking stuff, and it's as generic as I just talked about it a while ago, where it's like, how does Fortnite have more legit samurai armor than Cyberpunk? And this is a game that advertised samurai, even the word and the phrase in the goddamn trailers and stuff, and yet it's got the most boring samurai gear I've ever freaking seen in any game. And it's got this Japanese setting, and they don't even have like more proper samurai gear. I don't even know if the DLC has proper samurai gear and stuff. From what I looked up, it still looked like the gear in that was kind of boring too. But yeah, I just found it absolutely freaking a bore fest with like its gear, and like it doesn't even have like the cool like rarity weapons and stuff to look for to make it all that worth it. Hello, how are you? Oh, the Khajiit are here. Sweet. I should have an Argonian concubine. What if I typed in Argonian concubine into the console commands? Would it spawn me one?
They can't hurt Uncle Rogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay here.
Alright, let's see if we can do this quest. But yeah, you got like the Mantis suit there. That's like a reference. That entire thing is like a reference to both Batman and Mandalorian, so it's like Batmandalorian. See if this crazy guy is here. Is this him?
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even.
And then you got like the Varun armor. I think that looks cool. Even the weapons look like, when there are alien looking weapons like the Varun ones and stuff, it's actually kind of cool looking. Like, they did need that thing to spice it up. You know how the Fallout has the VAT system, Skyrim has the slow-mo execution kills and stuff? Or not even slow-mo, but still execution kills. Like, it needed something like that to kind of give it another spice, as well as their strengths aren't in the game. I've talked about how Skyrim, Bethesda is good at dungeons, they're good at treasure, good reward system, that kind of stuff. Their strengths just weren't in it, though, for Starfield, because they were focused on all this other crap. So that's probably another big contributor to why Starfield feels as freaking dull as it is, other than like the planets being freaking empty and stuff. They need to focus on having that stuff more, instead of like randomly generated empty worlds and stuff. There's still random encounters and stuff, but like not nearly to the extent or fun or interest that the other games had. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Please, take my mat. Now he refuses to eat. Lest I saw. No.
Skip through his dialogue.
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him,
We're going to make that our main task.
I am free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos.
Oh yeah, we need shoes. Oh, it's frickin' nighttime. God damn it. But yeah, there's some cool weapons, the armor. Also, the Starborn armor looks frickin' sick. I love doing the New Game Plus. Also, it gives you incentive to do the New Game Plus. Spoiler, the frickin'... I love that there's, like, different things that can happen in the beginning of the game. And I also like that they do have the dialogue options to almost, like... It's something you kind of wish you could have done in other time-traveling games. Where you're like, hey, why don't we, you know, do this a little differently? Because we're gonna frickin' fail otherwise, or get put in a trap. You could avoid the thing altogether, because I know how it's going to play out. And there are interesting ideas when you find out that even some of your comrades, your friends that you've made pals of, like Sam Coe and stuff, along the way, which, by the way, may I remind you, Cowboy Adam Jensen in space. Enough said. Just enough said. But, it's just an interesting premise. It's just things aren't really, like, executed quite as well as they could be, but it's interesting. And it adds something unique to it. It's just the execution could have been better. Oh, shut up, lady. Alright, I need some good shoes. Let's see, what would work? He has like these. Oh, these might work. Let's buy these. Buy this. Buy that. Okay, I think we are all set. Thank you, ma'am.
I know.
Why are high elves such dicks, by the way? Alright. Let's try these shoes. How do these look? Well, these might work. I think these ones work. There we go. Now we look like Sheo. I could sell the other ones back, but I'll try different shoes. I need to look at his shoes, though. I need to see his shoes because there's no pictures of the lower half of him. By the way, oh, sorry, lady.
I've got some salmon to sell.
So I pushed her. But yeah, I've been playing. If you haven't seen me, I've been playing Oblivion. I'm hoping to give my thoughts and opinions on it later. I'll just let you know for now. I do like it. There are glitches they need to fix that I do think are pretty terrible. Like there's weird, like audio glitches where the characters will sound like they're distant or they're too loud. And then there's, what's the other? There was one that happened to me where my camera, for some reason, was at a higher height, and it made me look tall, so that where my camera would clip through the tops of doorways and stuff. Like, imagine your camera is at the height of the highest you can jump in one of these games. It just felt really awkward. Luckily, a lot of stuff is fixed by just doing typical things.
Please don't interrupt the
Oh, right, we have to let this get over with.
Magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send.
Why do you have to stand in front of the other dude there? That dude's clearly uncomfortable with you standing in front of him.
My scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Can I just get on with my quest line?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Parnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Wabajak. See, I didn't do anything. You have nothing to fear. The fear itself. Wait, is my Wabajak not running out of charge? It isn't. It's all you've got. Why does this say that?
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, absolutely. Ghost or not, the Jarl is not to be. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Oh, hello. Are you my guest? Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not. I made a wish. Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there.
What? Not in your life. It's dangerous in there, and Falk doesn't even like me and Erdy going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better. If Erdy caught me chatting, I'd never
Yes, we got it. I was thinking I was about to console command unlock it. Ah. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, the weapons do kind of look cool in frickin' Starfield. They just needed something to spice the combat up, make it more interesting. I don't feel like they did enough
Goes
to it.
right through me. Besides, I have
There's
so
our
many
boy.
things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers.
Okay, you had to
buffoons,
change my clothes.
detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
Bro,
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old?
I guess the beards are close
are
enough.
the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph. Well, then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
He's got a iron dagger on his belt.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an... Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons! Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites.
I'll end the stream after getting this frickin' Wabajack item, and then I'll start a more legit stream after this. So anybody who's watching, I'll just let you know that.
But seriously, what's the message?
I want to get... this is a character I'm creating for a troll character for frickin' Skyrim Together, so that when me and Dave play, I control him.
Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it
I
Mola?
do want to
No,
skip the dialogue,
Tim,
but, like,
the Toymaker's son,
when are you going to hear Wes Johnson as
King
Feogor?
Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall. I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I?
Yep.
Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy!
But yeah, I'm
You
pretty much done
realize
talking about
who you're
Starfield. I
dealing
think
with here.
I talked about another game earlier.
Wrong! Actually, you do, sort of. I am a part of you, little mortal. I'm a shadow in your subconscious, a blemish on your fragile little psyche. You know me, you just don't know it. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, at your service.
Sounds a bit quiet once again.
Now that's the real
Could be
question,
my
isn't it?
audio in general.
Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Is it? Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's
I
right!
love that this is the
You're
first
in
thing I
the head
decided
of a
to
dead,
doing
homicidally
when I start
insane
up this
monarch.
game in a bit.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the one attack. Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yay, I have a Wabbajack. And a fist. Alright, let's do this.
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the greatest part of his rashness. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Here we go. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue eating everything.
Well, I'll leave him to get the crap beaten out of himself from the ghost.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Hi there. Is that it?
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Oh, I can't get into the chest. I almost died, by the way. Last one's the easiest. Let's hear the line.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind.
Yeah.
Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septon. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
Yeah.
Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated
You're
is
almost
far more
dead.
appropriate, don't you? Like one
Yes,
does to a
Roger.
rash
Almost
or an
died.
arrow in the face.
But I'm alive. I made it.
Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are.
Can
You
I have your
actually
shoes,
succeeded
sir?
and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain.
I like the rest of the
So,
drip, though.
congratulations. You're free to go. I have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Pelagius Septim the Third, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage.
Beard, check.
Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Ta-da!
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ta-ta!
Thank you, Mr. Sheogorath. Yay. Now maybe the Wabbajack actually works. No, wait, we came from this way. That's right. Wait, did we come from this way? I think I did. Doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate form of balance. If I had 2 dream rolls that sadly are never going to come true, Pelagius, now boringly sane, lobotomy quest. Okay, that one just popped up in my face. I fixed the thing. Oh, my clothes, that's right. Let's get rid of these boring clothes. Dull, 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 boring. Now let's play with the Wabbajack. Why does these ones say it's all you've got? Guess what? I've got the Wabbajack. Quick save. And then do a regular save. Let's see how the queen likes it. Well, I guess I'm not the Daedric Prince after all. I can be killed. But my 2 dream, my 2 dream actors I wish would have gotten the role to play a character in something just because they look so perfect for it. First one is, I've always wanted to see Vincent Price as Doctor Strange. They obviously designed Doctor Strange after him. And sadly, he passed away many years ago. It sucks. The other one, which is also an actor who sadly passed away many years ago, ironically also, and I just thought of a third one for King Robin Williams as Wolverine. But another one I was thinking of was Sean Connery as Sheogorath. I don't know if he'd be able to pull off the goofiness and random, like, dialogue, as well as he'd probably turn a good role like that down like he did with Morpheus and Gandalf. But it would be cool to see him as frickin' Sheogorath, and sadly we're probably never gonna see something like that. Can you imagine him saying lines? I'm doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate balance, form of balance. I'll tear out your goddamn liver. Have it with a tart or something. I'll rip out your intestines and strangle you with them. I would love to frickin' see him as Sheo Gorath. That would be frickin' hilarious. You know, a town I think we can kind of torment as Sheo, kind of. I should make myself more powerful. Let's torture Riverwood before I end the stream. Kid with a gun. He has the accent. That's why I want him. He also kind of looks like Sheo. Just give him the cat eye freaking contact lens and you're all set. Give him the Geralt of Rivia contact lens. Alright, everybody wake up. I have the power to move time. I'm a Daedric prince after all. Alright, everybody, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Where's this chicken? Looking at me funny. Oh. It just straight up died. Why is it just blowing things up? No, 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 lady, get back here. Uh-oh, it's 1,000 bounty. Where's the guards? Where are the guards, anyway? Oh. Oh, you're not a guard. Oh. Why is it just blowing stuff up? It's not, like, turning him into a creature or anything. Do something more fun, random. Come on! Where is he? I can barely see him. Oh, Faendal? I missed. Faendal? Turned into a rabbit. Now he's running away. Where are all the guards? I have a bounty. Come on. Take out some guards out here. Come on. I'm gonna go indoors then if you don't come after me.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
Give me all the soul gems you have.
Ornament. Solid
I need to
gold
fill
in the
them.
shape of a dragon's. You could?
Oh wait, I accidentally clicked on your
Some
quest.
coin
Frick.
coming in from my last shipment.
Frick.
It's
I didn't mean to
yours
do
if you
that.
bring my claw back. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you
What?
want
Do you
more,
have
you'll to
soul
go to
gems,
College
sir?
of
Oh, you
Winterhold.
do. Sweet. Oh, god damn it. They're really expensive, though. Oh, you got these, though. Oh, they're also freaking expensive. Ah, damn it. I think there's gonna be one other thing. Wait. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Frick. Oh, wait. Since these Wabajaks don't work, here you go. Oh. Alright. There. Since those Wabajaks don't work, you can take those. And I'll take the rest of your money, too. Alright. Give me the goddamn soul gem. Thank you. Also, who did you kill for that? Alright. Is this one filled? Okay. Now, here's the thing. Oh, you don't have enough frickin' money, though. God damn it. Frick you, dude.
Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak
Bleak Falls.
Falls Barrow,
So this
northeast.
is-
Here we go! You can't beat me!
Aw, you're essential? I'll take your cheese then. Cheese for everyone! Just run off with his cheese wheels. Excuse me, sir, you wanted alcohol, right? I guess a chicken is alcohol. There he goes. Oh, frick. Can I turn children into the... Oops, I accidentally hit the fence. Ah! That's more random. No, dog, you're not gonna go... Oh, that's more random! Oh, things are getting crazy now. He's back to normal. Oh, he's down. Hello, Sven. Sorry about Carmelita. Or whatever, Camilla, whatever the frick her name is. He was only 40 bounty, he wasn't even 1,000. I guess nobody like said he's only worth 40 gold. Who wants some next? We're gonna troll Dave with this guy in Skyrim together. This is set to Skyrim together right now, by the way. Who's shooting arrows at me? Is that Faendal again? Where is he? There he is. Faendal, everybody's good friend. Hello. Really? A rabbit again? Oh, he went into the water. Okay. Cheese for everyone! I didn't quite get the beard right, but whatever. I couldn't find the beard option that you see him with. Oh, everything's normal again. Oh, isn't everybody happy?
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong?
Hold on, I gotta charge the weapon. There we go. Really? A bunny again? Be something more creative. Oh, hey, it healed you! Come on! Oh, frick. No, get away from me. Fight frickin' Faendal or something. He's back. Oh, jeez, he's right on my ass. Kill this dude. Faendal, now we can come to an agreement. Oh! Or not. Yeah, you better run. Oh, jeez. White lady who jump scare. White woman jump scare. No, that's not better. He's got a freaking two-handed tragic sword. Run! Oh, get on the other side of the fence. He won't reach you that way. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Was he fighting someone? No. Do I have enough charge for one more thing? Let me check. Oh, it's drained. Maybe I should spawn in some filled soul gems. Maybe I should get Molag Bal's frickin' mace so that I can fill soul gems. He's got a dagger or something. I don't. Okay. Weird. Where's the rest of ya? Yeah, I'm all out. Damn it. And that frickin' shopkeep dude can't frickin' die unless I retrieve his claw for him. Oh. Hi. I do have something else random for you. How about some flames? You don't yield. Get back here. If you yield, you would stop running. And you wouldn't pull out another weapon. Get over here. Shale Gorath likes his meat toasted. He likes it medium rare. No. Oh, he was worth 1,000 bounty. And he's a frickin' drunk. I'm just causing terror to Riverwood before I end the stream. Hey, shouldn't you have 2 heads? Get back here. You should have 2 heads. Get back here. I'm gonna turn you into ramen noodle soup. Where'd he go? Where'd the cow go? What the hell? He just walked into the woods and vanished. What the hell? There's nothing else here. Where did he go? There's a mountain. It's just a mountainside. He just straight up vanished on me. What the hell? That is weird. I can't wait to torment Dave with this character. I tried to make him as close as I could to... Oh, he's angry looking now. I tried to make him close to Sheogorath in this game as I could. I wish the other outfit... Let's see, Guard is scared of you. Top 5 crimes committed by Tano. 5 Jack incident. 4 vampire victims. 3 I don't know. 2 genocide. 1 cheese for everyone. Bro is burning entire village. Yes. I like that he's got eyes on his outfit. He's got some drip, man. He looks like he's got like Two-Face going on here. One side's like something different, and the other side. What is he, Two-Face or something? I like it, but what the hell? It's interesting. I do like his drip in the in Oblivion though. His drip is in Oblivion's awesome too. But he knows how to dress. He's got that frickin'. He's got that drip, bro. He's like probably the best dressed character in all of Skyrim. In all of Elder Scrolls. What else is there? There's nothing else to do in this. I wish I could do ESO for the channel sometime. I did warm up to ESO more later in life of that game, but I wouldn't say it's still like a great Elder Scrolls game. Like I still prefer like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim over it. But at least there's some things that draw me to it more so than I used to. I used to think the game was so dull. It also had just such a mean fan base. At least some of the people. I wouldn't say everybody once again. There's bound to be some good people amongst the fan base, of course. But the rotten eggs frickin' stand out. I remember running into people who were racist and frickin' throwing around words they probably shouldn't even be saying. I remember people throwing out the N-word in that game, and they were probably white as hell saying it. You know, white as hell guys only play ESO. Like, there's no way it's anybody else. I mean, I'm white as hell, but you don't see me throwing around those words. Yeah, I've seen a lot of bullying in that game, sadly. At least mostly on Xbox. I don't know about other platforms if I've seen as much. And in Riften, a lot of that those rude individuals, sadly, are in Riften. Frickin' assholes. Just frickin' ridiculous. But I got that out of the way, and now Dave has another. Actually, you know what? I'll show you my other characters I have. Let's, actually, no. It should be back to the... Where is the save? This one. Yeah, it should be that one. So delete these. I can delete the quick as well. We got this save to rely on next time. It makes sense that each of the characters of each game. I bought this drip for 2K septums. I woke up in a new Bugatti. But let me show you some of the other characters I've worked on. Oh yeah, I have to quit to the menu. Here we go. Get to the menu. I've been working on some other characters for Skyrim Together. Let's see, so we've already seen Temerian. That's a typical one. I got the Kit Kat Killer. I wanted two eyes in Kit, by the way. Let me show you him. So I went out of my way to do some quests in order to get what I want, the characters that kind of look like, so that when I play with Dave and whoever else, this is my character so far. This is the Kit Kat Killer. You want some? Huh? I think he's dual wielding knives. Let me see. Yeah, he's dual wielding. Alright. And then we go back to the menu. He's got Dark Brotherhood drip on. We load another character. Let's see. Show Gorath, Kit Kat Killer, Prisoners, just so I can start new characters. Prophet of Death. Who is this again? I can't remember who this was. Oh yeah, I remember this one now. But let's see them first. I think they're each like a different... Yeah, this is my High Elf. He's got like pure white eyes. He's got Thalmor armor on. I think he mostly uses magic. Yeah. And then this is Macario, also dressed like a Thalmor agent. Dave's gonna be confused seeing two Thalmor agents walking through here. But it's actually me and Macario. Let me see if I can... Let's take off the hood. Oh, do I have to disrobe him altogether? I also have elf armor just in case. Yeah, I think I have to... There, he's naked. Put on some armor. There we go. That's what he looks like. He's a high elf. But I want him in the other drip, so... There we go. Yeah, what's his name? His name is... Prophet of Death. I just thought he looked very deathly. And go back to the main menu. I think there's other characters I want to do. Kit Kat. What flavor Kit Kat? Strawberry. Strawberry shortcake. Let's see. Got Goris again. You guys have probably already seen Goris, so I'm going to do Son of Vivek. I was going to do S-O-N, but I decided S-U-N would be better. This is a dark elf that I painted his face mostly like a gold or yellow. So this is him. He's got elven armor, and then we got... is this Macario again? Yes, Macario and that. I should probably get him Faendal, actually. Just because another elf. Or I could get another dark elf like Janessa or something. Janessa might be good. So you can have a different follower. Yeah, you know what? Give me your frickin' armor. I'm getting Janessa. Frick you.
Not a pack mule. Oh, very. But make it quick.
Alright.
So, you think you can make it on your own then?
Yep.
We'll just see about that.
Really? I'm okay. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh, I could have sold them, but whatever. I can always come back for them and sell them later. You're O'Brien if he was elf. I gotta do some more Minecraft for the channel sometime. I love Minecraft. I felt like playing it. No, not because of the movie. Okay, maybe a little bit because of the movie. Yeah, you can have some of this crap, dude. That. Sorry. That. Yeah, I have this. I'll keep the other stuff. Yeah. Here, have some wine too. So frick you.
Thank you very much for your business.
Janessa!
I know nothing of it. You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall...
Here, I got some things to trade with you. Here, take this armor. You were supposed to wear it. God damn it, Janessa. Maybe I can find another elf character to wear it. Frickin' Janessa here. God damn it, Janessa. You were supposed to wear the armor. Whatever. Would you wear this? Oh, you'll wear that. You won't wear the other stuff? What the frick? That makes no fricking sense. That has like no armor rating on it though. You're a dumbass. Here, take should I give her the elven sword? Or should I keep that? She's better with frickin' two-handed stuff. Whatever. We can find more elven swords. There, you're going to be my, oh, you also have, wait, you also have gold paint on your face. Perfect. Would you date me? Hey, baby. You could sell them in the Drunken Huntsman. Where are those stupid things? There's one. Where did the other one go? Where did I drop the other? Did somebody pick it up? I know NPCs can pick up things. Oh. No, that's not it. That's flowers. I'll take them anyways, though. Where'd the other one go? I think somebody picked it up. Frickin' asshole picked it up. I should drop more things. It'll cause the NPCs to go crazy and kill each other for it.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, Janessa. We will rule the world. But not this time. We'll do it next time when Dave's probably playing. Dave's not on as much, sadly. Let me just show you Goris in case you don't know who Goris is. I know you know if you played Fallout 2, you know who Goris is. But I don't know if anybody new to this has seen my Goris character. You didn't see it. Look better. Oh. No, it's still there. I'm sorry. I'll try and find it next time. What the hell?
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
I know. Why are you here? Why are you standing next to Macario? Get the frick out of here, bitch. Anyways, this is Goris. This is just meant to replicate the robe he wears in the game. But Goris, where is it? I usually have him wear just like pants and then the gloves of the pugilist, and then he's a fist-based kind of character. And of course Argonian, because that's the closest thing to a Deathclaw.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Shut the frick up about mercenary work, bitch! There's a freaking arrow! I took an arrow to the elbow! Where's Nazim? I must find Nazim. You know where he is? Okay, that's it. You're dead. Put your shield down and fight me like a man. Aha! Ah! You'll never get me. Uh-oh, I don't have healing potions. I have his skit. Oh no, it needs to recharge. Run! Run for the hills. Run for your lives. I'll let Macario take care of them. They'll never find me here. Oh, let me crouch. They'll never find me here. Oh no. I think they're coming. Did they seriously lose me? Can I not come in here? Oh, they did lose me. Sweet. Got away with murder. I should probably heal myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fooling around now. Uh-oh, I'm detected now. No! They found me! No, they're blocking the exit! No! No! This isn't... Oh, I'm alive again. Let's kill this man! Nazim, I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you, Nazim! Get the frick out of my way so I can get to Nazim. Hello, Nazim! Frick you, guards. Oh, uh-oh, 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 I pissed her off. Take that, Nazim. His fist. No! I like that I'm just sliding down the stairs while everybody's fighting. Oh, frick! I'm trapped! I can't move! Did you want that fist fight?
That it? That you don't hurt me.
I'm okay.
You have committed crimes against
Oh.
Skyrim and the people. What say you in your defense?
I'll wait for these guys to leave. You can leave. 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 Now. He's got this. Trust me. See ya!
Don't hurt me.
Never should have come here.
Wait, I know you.
Maybe I need to level up more.
I order the yard. Stop right there.
Okay, fine.
You're going to rot.
No, I don't want to rot in here. Oh, this isn't drip. This is ugly. Look, my character's still mad. You pissed him off. You know what? Just for that. I'm getting out of here, so fuck you. Where's my stuff? Where is it? It's not where my stuff is. We're doing a breakout. Nobody will know.
Or I could break into your house.
Ah! Hello. I'm about done with this video. But are you willing to do Skyrim together or something?
Sure, give me some time.
Okay. I found it. I can start a new... my stuff. My stuff. I need the gloves of the pugilist, though. What if I sneak back in there? Oh. And then grab it. I want my stuff. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Try buying stuff now, bitches. Stole all your coin purses. Holy crap. I don't even think my sneak level is that high, and I'm still making it by these guys. I doubt I'm gonna make it past the guy at the front door, though. I'm dead. Just a scratch. Bro, want to milk content from Dave. Hey, don't look at it that way. How dare you? I'm leaving. See ya. I just increased my sneak at the same time. I'm out. Yay! But now I gotta get in. Get back in and get my stuff. Bump, 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 ba-da-now, ba-da-now. Bump, 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 bump. Keep hitting that. Huh. Bop, 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 bop. Ow! Ah! Let me get my stuff! You missed. Ah! Oh, Janessa! Or was that the other dark elf chick? Ah! Oh no, I'm in a constant loop of dying! Okay. Let's end the stream here. I use comedy ass moment. Ba-doop boop 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 boop. Ba-doop boop boop. Ba-doo boo. Oh, sorry, that was loud. I love Dave's bra in the background. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Mostly the first half of this video was the subject. Second was just me goofing off. Goofing off. That's what Goofy does. Anyways, bye. I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably be coming
Bruh.
back with Dave. Do you feel like you want to do a Skyrim together as a stream, or do you want to just do it together?
As a
Just as
stream.
us. As a stream? Okay. See, he wants to
Oh
do it.
yeah.
Because I do enjoy it. And Skyrim works better. I can't record frickin' Oblivion Remaster, sadly. It's having trouble being recorded. I've talked about that in the Sheogorath video I made recently, which ironically I also did Sheogorath stuff here. But nonetheless, I will see you next time.